Acting in Our Daily Lives by Ashley Torres. Remember when you were younger and even saying your name in front of a class full of your peers was torture? As we all know, speaking to others in any context, whether that be public or private, is a difficult task. We fear how others will treat us after we believe we've represented ourselves in the best way possible. We then unconsciously become our own character and develop according to the image we've set for ourselves. Acting is present in our daily lives, whether we realize it or not. 3 areas where this is more so the case would be public speaking, public versus private life, and interactions with different groups of people. One aspect in our daily lives is public speaking, but even more specific, public speaking in a professional way. This can be in school, in front of your peers, or in the workplace in front of your bosses and/or your fellow employees. By definition, glossophobia is the fear of public speaking. Every person is born with this phobia, and about 5% of the world's population, hundreds of millions aged between 18 and 54 years, experience glossophobia and other related problems. Another aspect of this central idea is our lives, our public and our private lives. Everyone has ideas and thoughts they don't want to share with those around them, so they bottle up these feelings inside, and they create a person that they want to be, or someone that they think their parents, their friends, their peers, their coworkers, that society will approve of. And that's where these societal masks come into play. Society expects us to represent ourselves in a respectable way at all times when we're out in public, just because that's the way we've been raised to represent ourselves, especially when we're in public. But behind closed doors, we don't have to conform to those needs, because that's exactly what we don't have to do. No one's going to be there to judge us. Robin Williams was a renowned comedian and actor, and he was labeled funniest man alive. He was labeled a comic genius, even though, internally, he was having a fierce battle with depression. He became multiple characters and represented them in the most charming and the most hilarious way. When on camera, or even out in public, he hid behind his many masks. This is one of the many reasons actors are so successful. They present good material and they are enjoyable to watch, but we have to consider that this may be some mask that any actor or comedian or anyone else has. They have secrets. William's secret just happens to be years of alcohol and drug abuse. The last idea that I would like to talk about would be social interactions with different groups of people. We talk to several groups of people every day, even without realizing it. And I don't think people understand that we're actually built in with this mental mask that allows us to know how to act when we're around our families, our friends, or our coworkers. For example, if you're in the middle of class, you're not going to say a swear word or inappropriate language, because that's not appropriate. It's also disrespectful towards your teacher and your classmates. And you definitely don't want to use inappropriate language when you're doing, let's say, a project or a presentation for your principal, going to a job interview. When you're in a group of people, you're constantly judged by what you say, because you're not only representing yourself, but if you're representing a company, you're representing someone else. You're not just doing it for yourself. And, these people are the people you have to impress. They could be your future employees. They could, they're your teachers. They're the ones giving your grade, in control of your future. You have to earn a good reputation by impressing these people with what you say. So, as you can see, we are all actors in our own way. And even though many of us suffer from glossophobia, more than others, we need to be aware that it's present in our daily lives. Public speaking, private versus public life, and interacting with different groups of people are things we do every single day. Everyone does it, and we are all able, and some are willing, but we need to remember that this is present everywhere. So there's no need to stress about this mask. Thank you.